What up, Team Buckhouse? Welcome to the live stream. The new consistent, I think we're sticking with it, 3 p.m. Tuesday live stream, Colorado time, obviously. Sorry, we've had a cold kind of run through our family, but yeah, 3 p.m. Tuesday live stream. I think we're going to stick with this schedule all season, keep it ripping. The nice thing is I literally just helped Bobby load Bristol in the car. Like, Bobby and Bristol went to go get Roman. It takes about an hour to that whole process. So that gives us some time, guys, to chat, to hang out on the stream. If you're not watching this live, just keep watching. Listen to it like a podcast. You get to know me a little bit. We're here to answer snowboard questions. The best part about the live streams... I'm sorry, guys. The best part about the live streams is I'm here for you guys. I want to answer your questions about snowboarding, about gear, about tricks. Like, I love going on rants about YouTube, the internet, anything you guys got. Ask a question. I'm here to answer them for you. If I get behind in the chat, feel free to drop a Venmo, Super Chat, Streamlabs donation, and I will go answer them for you. I think it's going to be kind of a chill live stream. I think while we kind of get in the routine of this new schedule, we'll start to see people piling into these streams. But we got Greg here, and that's all that matters. Also, Austin. Dude, Austin. Been trying to learn to walk again this season, dude. Austin, start to hear that you're walking again, man. I hope it's not that bad. Hope you can bounce back quick. We got Britt and Roberto here, of course. How we doing, guys? Britt has returned from her boarding excursion from today, or have you? Hello. Who has gone snowboarding? Isabel, I've gone snowboarding. Obviously, I've been making a bunch of snowboard videos. Zugget, how we doing? What helmet do you have for your setup right now? I rock the Smith Scout. I personally think it's one of the best and affordable helmets in the game. And let me grab that for you. Big fan of the Smith Scout. All of my gear is linked in the description, by the way, guys, if you want to grab that. But here's the link for my helmet. It works incredible with those aren't the new ones. They're right over here. Let me grab them. With the new Nimbus series from Kuno Optics, the new goggles that are magnetic lenses. These things are fire. Code Buckhouse will save you 10%. The new Nimbus Johnathan Buckhouse Pro Model goggles. They fit great with the Smith Scout. Those over there. Day Job Shredder, what up, dude? Sorry, guys, I'm kind of slouching. Ugh. I filmed a fun video today. Filmed the video where we put frisbees on my hands, and we were able to like get some crazy carving with these frisbee hands. But it was a lot of upper body work. So like my upper body's like, oh, I'm like tired. So sorry about that. Trying to learn backflips this season. Dylan, I got you. Well, first off, the thing with backflipping is it's 95% commitment. Here's the link for how to do a backflip. If anyone wants to learn how to do a backflip, boom, there's the video right there to how to do a backflip. All flip tricks are a lot of commitment, and then you can, like, practicing them on trampoline is like one of the best way to train for it. If you can backflip on a trampoline, then you can backflip on a snowboard. It's just got to go out there and you got to chuck meat. It's definitely scary. I'd be a liar if I said, like, every time I backflip, I'm like, oh, I got this. Like, no, that's like, I'm like, here we go. It's just so different. How the photochromics, or how are Kuno's photochromics? I get them, Dougie, tomorrow. I get them tomorrow. So I have not personally got my hands on them yet. So I don't know. I'm really excited. Oh, day 10 already. Let's go, Dylan. East Coast is getting slammed with snow. West Coast is still waiting. Is the East Coast really getting hit that hard? Greg, you got a bunch of snow out there? Who's getting the snow? We need to go find the snow. I went to Bryan Head last week. Sorry. It's mostly like I don't cough. until I'm like on the live stream, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, Tuna, how is Brian Head? I haven't been there yet. That's on the hit list this season. We want to go through Utah, down, hit Brian's Head, the other one that's in that area, and then go knock out all the Arizona resorts. Oh my gosh. I forgot to tell you. Brian Head and Eagle Point. How's Eagle Point? Have you been there yet? I guess that's further from you, Tuna. That's cool. Snowbowl is pretty close to you too, Tuna. I need to share this before I forget. Winter camp is available. You guys want to come snowboard with me in Colorado? Ride an amazing mountain? Boom! Winter camp. I sat down with Cody. We kind of planned what we wanted to do for winter camp. And I know a ton of people want to come ride with me. Last year we did like a intro to backcountry big mountain riding. This year is a little different. I realized that's pretty gnarly and it scared a lot of people. So it's not that we toned it down, but this is a intro to Colorado mountains in a way, in the sense of like, because I can't coach on mountain during the regular season. That's why we have summer camp where I can coach. If you want to get better at skills and drills, you can sign up for summer camp. Same link right there. But winter camp is come ride a Powder Cat experience with me. Come ride 2 days at Crested Butte. And we are going to not only have 3 of the raddest days of all time. Hopefully we'll be ripping a ton of powder. But the idea is come navigate. Like, let me teach you how to navigate a big new ski resort. Let me teach you how to find incredible lines and find powder, or the best case scenario that day. But basically the most raddest experience. So that link that I shared is for camp. It's all inclusive. It's an adult snowboard camp. Come ride with like-minded individuals. Come have an absolute blast. Winter camp is sick. First day of Wachusett today, regular. First day of Wachusett today, regular switch, tail press, tripod, no crashes. Great. That makes me so happy. We're ripping. I'm trying to learn how to butter, but it's my first season with my own gear. I showed you my setup on IG. My resort is supposed to open Friday. I'm still praying. Dude, I hope it opens for you, man. I have a... How to butter your snowboard. This is an older video. Still gonna be good. But here's a how to butter video. If you're trying to get better at butters, check that one out. It still should be really good. I've gotten a lot better at coaching though. We have a 25 months. Chabit! Dude, thank you so much, dude, for 25 months. Someone send me snow, please. I want to snowboard so bad. Dude, I hope you get out soon, Chabit. I'd give you some snow, man. Pack it up. Send it your way. You can come to winter camp, Chabit. Hopefully we'll have plenty of snow, dude. Some power riding in Colorado experience. Or Colorado Big Mountain experience. Powder Cat excursion. It's going to be rad. I'm trying to find something. Oh. I got to log in. It logged me out. Where is it at? Ooh. We had a donation on Venmo. As you guys can tell, I'm so lost and behind in the chat. If you want to ask a question and have me go directly to it, you can always drop a Venmo donation and I will go right to the donos. But Robert with a $5 donation dropped a Fox. He actually dropped one yesterday too. Robert has been a rad, dropping almost a $5 donation every single day, dude. We appreciate you. Donos really do help support the dream, man. And you've been consistent with them. Thanks for keeping the Fox alive, man. And dropping $5 on this live stream. I don't see you in the chat. Oh, there you are. Rob, you're a skier now. I'm sure you're almost a snowboarder. Hit powder all weekend long. Dude, yeah, some people got POW this last weekend. Monday was like the big day for getting powder. When is the resort calendar going up. I'm still waiting. I've mentioned it a couple times. I'm still waiting on this massive brand deal that will dictate a lot of travel this season, but it'd be incredible. It'd be really rad traveling that I don't have to pay for, which would be ideal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to post we're going to these places and then have to change where we're going. I know this sounds terrible. It's hard because I want to like I've already asked them like a couple times, like, yo, like, what do you guys think? What are you thinking? Like, oh, we're still waiting on the higher ups and stuff. And I don't want to like put a like, yo, like I gotta like plan my season and I can't keep waiting on you guys type of ultimatum. But it's hard. It is so hard working with brands, especially like a lot of people say like, oh, influencer dream job. A lot of people don't realize how much work goes into like an operation like this. Not saying like this is a dream job for sure, and I'm sure a lot of people love it, but it's not just snowboarding. You know, I wake up at 3 a.m. every single day. I do emails after I read my Bible and I pray, and then I'll jump into emails, I jump into comments, I get into edits. I'm trying to get this edit done today for short form. That should be rad, but I was having hiccups with footage and stuff, and like any job, like there's so many perks and then so many negatives and stuff. I'm not complaining about what I do. I'm just saying there's more to this than just snowboarding, is what I was trying to say. I'm digging myself a hole. I'm sorry. Someone said, oh wait, that's not what I'm looking for. There we go. No, load up. Tuna, 10 months, dude. Dude, you're almost full blown evolution, Tuna. If you're down Friday doing a day trip to Brinehead, Navajo side was best. Tons of untouched PAL, tree runs for days. Dude, I want to get into trees so bad. It's not if I'm down. I'm totally down. It's just so far away. I lost my spot where I was. JB, you look great, guy. You look so awesome. Fit, but if you keep coaching, I just saw my suggest you look into balance calcium magnesium mix. Oh, Roberto, I appreciate it. Yeah. So you guys probably can't tell. I've since the last season, last season, I was 15 pounds heavier. Believe it or not, I've lost a lot of weight. I at my biggest, I was at to a 34, like pushing a 34 waist. I'm all the way back down to a 30, which I don't even like. I see it and I feel it, but like when you're in it, you don't really notice it. So I've lost a lot of weight, but I also like I got some new supplements. And Roberto, I appreciate the balanced calcium and magnesium mix. I got some new stuff from somebody I watch on the line, another influencer, essentially. But I got this like wellness shot, which is huge. So like I just got sick. Like Roman keeps getting me sick. Like he goes to school, plays with a bunch of kids, comes home sick, gets me sick. So I'm trying to like not get sick. So I got a wellness shot. I got a daily green shot, meaning like, you know, you add 8 ounces of water and you chug them to get all your daily greens in. And then I got this new like hydration, like you drink it before, during, or after a workout / like riding. I felt great on the mountain today, but dude, Robert, I appreciate it. Roberto, you've seen me in many shapes, and I stoked that you see I've been putting in the work. Are you still doing a video on the Amazon bundle? Yeah, it showed up today. My post office, they close from 1 to 2 because it's a small mountain town. So I have the slip in my car. I went to get it and I was like, oh, it's 1:30. But we ordered an Amazon bundle. I have it. We're making that video. We'll probably film that. I like wrote out a schedule for this week. Maybe we'll film it Friday. I gotta look at my schedule. We're trying to be organized. I'm trying to give Cody some structure. I'm probably like one of the worst bosses to work for because I have like no structure. So things are always changing. You got to be nimble. Taking Thursday off, taking the kids to go see Santa on Thursday. Friday, we're supposed to go to Eldora, but we're going to go to Eldora on Wednesday instead. We were going to go to Ski Cooper tomorrow with Tom, but sadly, we're going to miss that day with Tom. So we're not going to go to Ski Cooper opening day, which is okay. I want to go do the Ski Cooper Powder Cat this year. But Friday. That means if we go to Eldora tomorrow, it means it opens up Friday. So Friday, we can film the Amazon board. I went on to Amazon, by the way, guys, and I bought a complete, like, boots, bindings, snowboard. All of it. I think it came in, like, right under $400. So, yeah. We're going to find out if buying a complete setup on Amazon is worth it or not. I recently ordered goggles and they're red. I usually snowboard at night. Did I choose the right color? So if you're snowboarding at night, you want to get a clear lens. A lens with no VLT at all is perfect for night riding. Are you doing some skiing this season again? I'm debating if I should switch. Don't switch from snowboarding to skiing. But if you ski, definitely switch to snowboarding. I'll jump on the sticks this year. I had to wait for more runs to open because it's so dangerous early season. And I don't got that level of control, and I can't run into somebody. So I'm trying to learn how to ride better, spending this season at a basin. I see the super fun tree line and steep hills. Any tips for more technical terrain? Carlos, yeah, come to my winter camp. And I'll teach, that's what the whole point of it is about. I can't coach you guys, but I can take you to terrain that I know is within your ability and like coach you through it. So I'll share the link again. But one option is come to my camp, man, and we'll get you hitting the east wall, all those steeps that you're talking about, Carlos. We could get you there. But two, in a lot of ways, it's riding with other people that can do that can walk you through it and kind of give you the confidence. You know, when you ride with people that are above your level, you know, you kind of like want to rise to the occasion and rip like they do. So I think that's a great way to be able to rip stuff like that. Day Job Shredder with a $5 donation. I don't know if you guys see this. I like literally kind of go down the chat in order and try to read everyone's comment. But if you don't want to wait, you can drop a donation like Daily Job Shredder just did, and I'll go directly to them and answer them because we appreciate all the donations. Day Job, thank you for the $5 donation. It says, looks like I'm going to be able to make it to the Rockies. My new home just got the message and the offer to live and work in Cheyenne, Wyoming this week. Dude, let's go. Congratulations, Day Job. That's huge, man. Wyoming is rad. Congrats, dude. Living in the Rockies. Not the Colorado Rockies, the Wyoming Rockies. Safer snow in that area for backcountry. I want to snowboard, but I have a budget of $400. Geez, I want to start snowboarding, but I have a budget of $400. See, Jay Gaines, I'm going to find out if that $400 budget is good enough on Amazon. You might be able to just get it all on Amazon. I'm going to do the research. I'll search it for you, man. Hang in there for like a week. Keep that $400 budget, and I'll let you know. If you're going to throw flips, most def work your body can take slams while learning. There is a thing where, like I say, you want to learn a flip this season. It might be good to wait a little later into the season when, one, there's more snow, but two, your body has taken a decent amount of falls. Like, your body will get conditioned to taking slams, as horrible as that sounds. But, like, the more you fall, the better you get at falling. It's like a football player. You know, the more they're playing football, the more hits they can take. That's why they do, like, a ramp up. In the summertime, when they start playing football again, they don't have pads on. And then they start doing kind of, like, light hitting, and then eventually they ramp up to full pad practice, and they are hitting and stuff. Like, you gotta ease your body into something. You don't want to go from like never taking slams to going out and throwing 17 backflips to just slamming. Your body's gonna go into shock. Do helmets always look big when you aren't used to wearing one? I bought an XL Smith Scout, but it looks huge. Well, first off, I wear an XL Smith Scout, Rob, so we got the same size head. Massive. Yeah, helmets, they look big until you start riding, and like, even if it feels big or you think your head looks massive, when you get on the mountain, everybody else is going to be rocking a helmet. Rob, I'm proud of you, dude, for grabbing a helmet, by the way, too. Protect the dome. You only get one brain. It doesn't heal. Keep the brain safe. Backflips are like 95% scary, 5% difficult. Dude, Austin knows. Austin rips. Vermont is getting a hit hard, bro. Dude, Vermont sounds like the spot. Is J Peak getting snow? Austin, I wear 5X helmet. Dude, me too. My head, I cram a lot under my helmet. I like to have nothing on my helmet. South fellow Buckhouse follow with the sticker on his helmet had a long sleeve on. That's so awesome. Our season total is 32 inches, and currently we have 21. What? Getting snow, early season snow. This has been an odd season, man. Killington got 8 inches the other day. Pow day at Killington. What it sounds like. Keystone was prime today. I was out there. Keystone was prime today. Hey, Jonathan, I have a possible video question. How do I deal with a bad snowboarding day? For a new beginner, learning hurts a lot. People like me quit early, so how do I deal with the bad days? Oh, man. Great question. We're about to go on a rant, guys. Give me a second. Now, I've purposely gotten sponsors for things, for product that I believe in. So I am going to recommend a sponsor. But I truly believe in this product, especially if you're learning how to snowboard, or you want to go out and learn backflips, or you want to get better at snowboarding, or if you just snowboard, you need crash pants. These are pants, sorry, or shorts, like a jock strap essentially, like a football player would wear, with pads in it. They protect your butt. Like this butt pad is my entire butt. They feel weird like the first 2 days you ride with it because they got to break in. But once they break in, they're like the most comfortable thing. I just rock boxers, then these, and then my snowboard pants. But I have pads for when I crashed. I haven't had a bruised tailbone since getting crash pants. Inhuman crash pants. I'm going to throw the link. It's in the description, but here's the link right here. Get a pair of crash pants, first off. That's going to help you. But the bad days, man, even I'll tell you something, and you're going to hate it. You're going to hate this. Even when you get better at snowboarding, you're going to have bad days. Me and Roman had a bad day on Sunday. We went out and we wanted to rip some pow, and it was 45-mile-per-hour wind. The gondola shut down. And I was like, you know what, Roman dog, I still want to take you snowboarding. We're here, dude. We're going to go up the only lift that's running. So I took Roman up the river run chairlift, whatever, and we went up to the top of the mountain. And that line to get up that chairlift, because it was the only one at the base of River Run that was running, it took us like 30 minutes to get on the chairlift. So we stood in line. It's puking snow. It's kind of nasty weather down at the bottom. Roman's being a trooper. He's hanging in there. We get on the lift. We get all the way up to the top. 45-mile-per-hour winds. Absolutely gusted. And Roman's kind of afraid of the wind. I think it's just from living up in the mountains. We get pretty gnarly wind. And like he kind of like freaked out a little bit. And so he was like, I want to leave. And like it was really windy. It just wasn't working. I was like, dude, this is a bad day. So I was like, all right, that's our day. We're leaving. So the gondola wasn't running, so we couldn't download, but Roman isn't good enough to snowboard down the main runs. I let him snowboard in sections, so he still got the snowboard on Sunday. But I carried him 80% of the way down the mountain. Like literally, like he's 6 now too. He's not this little tiny baby that I could chuck around. My arms were burning. I'm holding this kid. He's a kid now, riding down the mountain, and it's puking snow. It's absolutely super windy, crappy weather. We had a bad day. But today was rad. And then there could be a bad day tomorrow, or you could take a hard slam. The bad days with snowboarding, sadly, they never go away. Normally it's weather dependent. That can cause a really like not ideal day, or obviously taking a slam. But you said, how do you deal with bad snowboarding? New days for beginners hurt. So the biggest thing is don't give up. Because you might have a couple bad days, or especially as a beginner. Like you said, learning hurts. You're going to take some slams. But if you stick with it, the perfect, and I think a lot of people in this chat, the perfect snowboard day, the perfect ski day was like Bluebird, it's fresh snow, you got friends, everything's vibing, you're having the perfect day. That one perfect day is worth all the bad days, all of the rough learning days. You forget they even happened, and you just focus on how good it is, it can be, it was. And so you got to just push through. Now, looking up how-to videos, finding or taking a snowboard lesson if you can, stuff like that really do pay off. Watch a bunch of how-to videos, go out to the bunny hill with intention, get crash pants so you don't hurt your butt. I hope all that helps. That was a great question. Don't give up, because the good days will absolutely crush all the bad days. And you got to have these bad days so you know what a good day is. I'm trying to learn how to have more fun by myself on the mountain this year. Friends are lame AF, and this one I went with a lot fell into drugs. Dude, Toasted, I'm sorry, dude. Well, first off, it sounds like you might be a little young. But first off, this is a community of shredders. Feel free to use my comments to find people that snowboard in your area. I do have a Discord down below too. The Discord, I'm never really on it because I just don't live the Discord life. But there is a Discord. Find the snowboard community. Go on Facebook and find a Facebook group for your local mountain. And you can find other homies to shred with is one thing. So like I highly encourage you, like, use this platform to find other shredders. I'm so stoked on how many people, I see it all the time at Keystone, now ride together because of watching the channel, and then they find someone that they live next to, and now they can carpool to the mountain, and they always have a buddy. Listening to music will help. Showing up to the mountain with intention, so showing up and be like, yo, I'm doing this today. A lot of those bad days that Supreme was talking about usually happen when you're by yourself because you're in your head a lot. And it's hard to enjoy yourself when you're in your head. Absolutely love the videos on how to slow-mo your snowboard tricks properly, Gear Geeks. So do you like that one? That was the last video, guys. Check it out. Chris James in the house. My dad also booked us a family trip to Tamarack on January 4th. Can't wait. Let's go. That's rad. How would it be possible to start a playlist and do a few more videos on how to get better at snowboard filming while it's for personal or for YouTube? I personally think it'd be a fun playlist to make, and those videos could be fun to make. Maybe like a park day, we can do like a how to properly film snowboarding video, but it's just 90-ish% of the people that watch the channel, like, that's just not a video that I think they would consume. And not saying I don't make videos. I make videos because I want to make videos. But I do put in consideration, what videos like the majority of people want to watch. But Gear Geek, I'm sure we can make it happen, dude. But there's definitely a proper time. Maybe like late season, come out with that video. Right now we're in full-blown tourist season. We're about to get the gold rush of Texans and Floridians and everyone traveling to Colorado. So I'm pumping out a lot of content that we just filmed like how to deal with high altitude for people traveling to Colorado. We just made 5 things I wish I knew before I started snowboarding. We did the Frisbee hands today. That one's just fun. What camera should I get for snowboarding? Specifically this one right here, the Insta360 X3. It's funny because Gear Geek was just asking about camera stuff. But realistically, if you want to film yourself skiing or snowboarding, this is the one that does the invisible pole, so you can film yourself or you can film buddies. I use this camera every single day that I snowboard. It's absolutely rad. I have in the description, I'm going to throw it in the chat like I always do. Insta360 is doing a 30% off action camera holiday sale. So there's that one. But if you go lower in the description, you'll have my X3 link, which gets you the invisible pole, the snow bundle, an extra battery, and I think lens covers, which is a really rad deal, which might honestly be a bigger savings than the 30%. So I wanted to mention that they do have the 30% off. It says up to 30% off holiday sale till December 24th. But my bundle, I think, still saves you guys more money with the X3. This is the best action camera to get. They did just drop If you want that more traditional action camera, don't care about the invisible pull, which I haven't tested it out yet, but this camera is supposed to be able to do the invisible pull as well. But the Ace Pro, this is the one that we've kind of been recently using. Incredible slow motion, great footage. Should be great at nighttime filming. So we're experimenting with this one. I still think the X3 is the money for skiing and snowboarding. We're cruising, guys. How do you recover when you get home from riding? Mobility, hot or cold, water plunge. Britt, I wrestle a 6 and 2-year-old for like 3 hours. It really gets the body moving, you know, flipping Roman and tackling Bristol. Sadly, I don't get to do the type of recovery I would love to do when I got home from riding. But in the morning time, I do a hot water plunge. I take a bath every morning. So like I wake up, I go read my Bible, I'll pray, then I go get in the hot bath to like let my body soak, and then that's when I'll reply to most of my comments and my emails. And then I come in here and I'll edit. If I feel really sore, I got a foam roll. I got a gym out here. A lot of my recovery's in the summertime. A lot of like the foam rolling, the stretching, a lot of that type of work, the working out I do is in the summertime. And then in the winter, it's like go, 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 go. Hopefully we can find a time to slow down and get more recovery in our life. It does help out. Grant says, when you go into Ski Granby Ranch, we got to go. We got to go this season. I don't know when, but we got to go this season. When is the resort calendar going to be up? I already answered that one. Eventually. Winter camp looks like a possibility. Winter camp looks like possible. Winter camp looks possibly the most fun ever, dude. Austin, I wish you could come, dude, to winter camp. Sorry about the leg. But yes, guys, winter camp will be the most fun of all time. 3 days of big mountain Colorado, or not big mountain riding in Colorado with the local to take you all around, show you how to find lines, find powder, navigate these massive Colorado mountains so you can have the most rad experience of all time. All-inclusive adult snowboard camp. The link is right there. And we will be running a shuttle. This year is in Crested Butte and Monarch. We changed locations, by the way, to mix it up and have fun. And I think ideally it'd be rad to do winter camp in a new location every year. So then if you went to one, you can just keep coming because they're different and fun way to get around. Also, quick question, what will happen if you land from a jump flat? Like on the table, it hurts. You can hurt. Anything can happen. You could like go way too big on a jump and literally like anything can happen. You could go too flat, anything can happen. But most of the time you hurt your knees by taking jumps wrong. So what are your thoughts on step-on bindings? I just got some and have not had a chance to ride this season. So I don't like the Burton step-ons personally. They're not my favorite. They work for sure. I personally like, and I also ride for, Clue bindings, which is a hybrid step-in binding. I say hybrid because it still has straps. So you start your day, you strap in, and then for the rest of the day, you pull this little ejector on the back foot, and then you can kick around the mountain. I do it all the time. And I got a code that saves you 10%. Ooh, I double pasted that comment. But in the description of all those bindings, I'm going to also throw it in the chat. But the Clue bindings, which over 200 people have come through this channel and gotten Clue bindings. So not only, that's just this season, by the way. Not only do I love them and rock them and think they're incredible, but you guys are snagging them, you guys are loving them and rocking them, which gets me hyped. So I love that you guys do take in consideration the cameras that I recommend, the bindings that I recommend, the snowboard. I think the Burton Custom's the best snowboard ever. That's linked in the description. Like, you guys snag my stickers. By the way, great holiday. You guys need a stocking stuffer, a little gift for the shredder in your life. Evolution stickers? What? Put your orders in now. After this live stream, I'm going to fulfill orders. But put your orders in so you can get them before Christmas. I'm going to try this week to really be on shipping out orders. It's hard because now that it's back to just me and Cody. Me and Bobby are fulfilling the orders, mainly Bobby, but it was easy when Damon just 2 days a week would come over and just fulfill orders. We were able to keep them slinging. How do you stay even balanced when doing spin tricks? Oh, and that's the battle. The proper way is your setup turn starts your rotation, so you never need to lean. If your setup turns are wrong, or if your setup turning too hard, you'll be like crooked, and then you're spinning sideways. If you're stacked and you're making the right carve, you should just pop and then be even. So if you're really corked when you try to throw a spin, you're pulling your head and your arms down, and that's what's causing you to cork. Skip school for winter camp sounds like a good idea to me. Dude, Chabot. Oh, winter camp is February 4th through the 5th. Or February 1st through the 5th, which is over a weekend. We also planned it over a weekend as well. I'm trying to see where I put the dates. I need to edit the website, put the dates in a better so you know the dates. But it's February 1st through the 5th. If you want to come, it's over a weekend. We do have a shuttle from DIA to the mountain. We're renting a house, the mountain house, which we'll have camp at. Had a sick POW day at Vail Saturday. Dude, let's go. I went to Vail Pass yesterday trying to get POW, and I had a bad day. Dude, I had 2 bad days in a row. Oh, I forgot to share that when we talked about it. So we had the bad Sunday with Roman, and then we went out and tried to ride POW at Vail Pass, because I was like, dude, we got to ride POW. Like, let's just go in the backcountry. And the steep zone was closed because they didn't get enough. The avalanche forecast was extreme, so we really knew we couldn't push our limits. And then the one line we were like, I think this is going to work. It didn't work. I just sunk, and it was horrible, and I walked a bunch. Yeah. But riding the snowmobile was really fun. Got my gear last season, transitioned from skateboarding, didn't really try tricks last season. I'm in the East starting in January. Went to beach yesterday, first day back, landed 180 first try. Alex, let's go, dude. Welcome to the 180 gang. Work on that switch riding. It'll make your 180s even bigger and better. Thanks for pushing me to watch your videos to get my own gear for real. Dude, Alex, let's go, dude. Congrats on getting your own gear. It's so rad. When you get your own gear, guys, you just get familiar with it. The snowboard feels comfortable under your feet. And so when you go out and you haven't rode for like 2 weeks, but you finally go out, like it still feels natural because you've been on that gear. Advice on boots, something for park, but still able to carve and have control over my board. So I look at boots one way. Do they hurt your feet or not? Boot pain is the worst in the world and the most important thing. You got to get a boot that fits. So sadly, to get a boot that really fits, you got to get a small boot and you got to pack it out, which stinks. That process hurts so bad. But I believe in the find a boot that works and then buy the same boot for the rest of your life. So I've been on the ride Cadence now for this is my 3rd or 4th season now. It's a female boot, size 7.5 is what I'm in because I got little tiny baby feet. And you got to, most boots are going to, I guess you could look at boots in 2 categories, soft or stiff. The stiffer the boot, the harder it is going to be to break in. But when it breaks in, I think it's the most ideal, perfect way to go. Soft boots stink because they don't last long. They blow out. And then if you're really into buttering, maybe go with a soft boot. But you said you want to still be able to carve and have control. So I'd go with a stiffer boot, especially if you're getting a lot of days in. The boot's going to break down. The boot is what gets the majority of feedback and it's bending and you're popping and you're jumping and you're going from edge to edge all the time. The boot is getting thrashed. You want a tough boot. You want a stiff boot because eventually with time and with the water and with the flexing, that stiff boot's not going to be stiff forever. It's going to get beat up, playful, and stuff like that. So I think go stiffer on boots and just get a boot that fits your foot. Not like fits your foot in the store when you get it. Like when it packs out, it still fits your foot and you're not getting any heel lift. How old are you, Mr. Buckhouse? Chris asks. I'm 32. In April, I will turn 33. I'm in the prime of my life. And working hard to stay young. So that's why I got all those supplements and things to keep the brain juices going, Rob. And stay fit. I got my own home gym that I use a lot in the summertime. It's really hard in the winter after riding all day. And like I'm tired. My day started at 3 in the morning. So I've been up for 12 hours, 41 minutes. And so I go to bed at 8:30. I got little children. They go to bed at 8. Like literally I put the kids to bed and then I go to bed. My wife's like, seriously, dude? You couldn't hang out with me for like 10 minutes? I was like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm 30. I'm 32. How long have I been snowboarding? This is my 15th winter snowboarding. So I think you really get nasty at snowboarding once you hit 20 years of snowboarding. All of my friends that were like, this guy rips, they're snowboarding for like 20 years. So I'm really excited that every year I feel like I'm still getting better at snowboarding. I feel like I found a way to progress consistently. It's like I'm consistently still getting better at snowboarding every single day I go riding. I worked on tricks today. And that's what it is like, I now have this mindset of like, every day I go riding, like, do something new. Like, if I got the cool tricks or things I need for the vlog, it's like, okay, now what's new? Like, do something new. Do more new stuff. And that's been helping out my riding a lot. Any advice on learning to ride rails, Frank? Yeah, I got tons of advice for rails. Oh, that's not gonna... How to transition from boxes to rails. There's a video for you right here. Boom. That video right there will help you go. If you're hitting boxes, you want to start hitting rails now, that's the video for you. My goal for this season is to work on blind landings. Yes, Rob, that's huge, dude. Being able to do like back ones. A front 360 is a blind landing. If you don't know what that means, it means that if you're spinning, eventually there's going to be a point in the trick that you can't see. So if you're throwing a backside 360, that the point of you can't see is right in the very beginning. You kind of just huck it. But a frontside 360, you can see through the rotation, but then eventually you get to a point where like, I got to land, and that landing is blind. I can't see where I'm landing. So blind landings, Rob. Dude. Yeah, dude, that's rad. Trevor, yo. Sorry, guys. I know I'm pretty friggin' behind in this chat. Wait, no way. Tuna. When did you do that? Dude, I just noticed Tuna with the 5 gifted memberships, man. Thank you so much. We got Dougie, Joseph, Trevor, Shred City. All gifted members. There's got to be another one. Oh, and Bobby got it. The memberships is a way to support the dream, guys. I do this for a living. So when you guys drop donations, when you guys grab the Evolution stickers, like that's how we're able to do this. I really appreciate you guys supporting the dream. And the membership is a monthly donation that you donate and then you get cool perks. So everyone with a green name and a logo next to their name is a member of the channel. And you start off as a little tiny monkey, this one. And then after a month, you become the tall walking guy. After 3 months, you become the skier like Rob. After 6 months, you get full-blown evolution like Britt. And then after 2 years of supporting the dream, you get full-blown gold evolution. So I just shared the link on how to become a member. Cody, what up? But I really appreciate the memberships. I know, so we have 3 tiers of the memberships. You have the basic one, And we have a $10 one, which I have a new category getting worked up for that one still. And then there's a $100 donation, which if you do that for 2 months, you get your name on the resort map forever. And if you know what the resort map is, it's only the coolest website in the world when it comes to skiing and snowboarding. I'll throw the resort map out right here too. You gonna make it to Idaho this year at all? Not in the crosshairs right now. I'm gonna kind of guys. I'm gonna kind of scroll down, a little bit in the chat to kind of catch up, just because I'm so far behind. But Jax, dude, thanks for loving the videos, bro. Give my fiance or blah blah blah. Blah. Give my. There's like lost. Oh. Not Young's. LO drugs snagged up 30-year-olds just as much. Toasted. Sorry about that, dude. Called him young. Dude, ratify list, dude, with the $1 dono. I appreciate that. Didn't write anything, just shot the $1 donation. I gave it a little heart, dude. Appreciate that. I can also heart. Oh, I did heart day jobs. Oh. It says, just please, no one wear turtle butt pads. No stuffed animals on your butts. Yeah, guys, get the Inhuman crash pants. Keep the crash pants in your pants, not out of them. Those turtle butts are so goofy. I rocked them for a video and wrote it. I have a turtle butt. It's so funny. Derek, what up, dude? Love the Roman videos. Are you planning on making more? Or do you not want to be making YouTube money off your kids? I don't want to be making YouTube money off my kids, first off. That's why, like with the Roman sticker and stuff, all that money goes to his college account. So thank you to everyone that has grabbed a Roman sticker. A lot of parents do make money off their kids. Now, that being said, I love making videos with Roman. And he literally made some videos this summer. Like, he made them himself. I edited them, but he went out and filmed them and just did him. And so I edited them. And I was like, whatever, I'm going to put them on the channel. And once again, all that money goes to his college account. We tried to make a Roman video on Sunday, and it was a disaster. We do have a Roman video coming. But I love that, dude. I'm stoked that you guys want to see more Roman videos. Bring out the Grinch. We got some Grinch content coming your guys' way. And yeah, no, you see a lot of parents that just like, I like that my channel is successful without Roman, and then Roman can be a part of my channel because he is a part of my life. And I'm so thankful for all of you guys that have, once again, snagged Roman sticker and helped him with his college. Like, you guys are incredible. That dude is going to be set up, and it's because of your guys' love and support. So thank you. I went to Keystone as the first time snowboarder, and it was not fun. The irony was that evening I was scrolling through YouTube and saw your video on It's Not a Good for First Timers. Bad day for me. Dude, DJ Faro, I literally made that video trying to save people like you. Yeah, if you're new to snowboarding, Keystone's not the place. Keystone is amazing if you're an intermediate to advanced rider. It's my favorite mountain. But if you're a beginner, there's much better, like Breckenridge, much better resorts to go to. Hey, Jonathan, Arctic camo guy from last Keystone Day last year. Was curious on what your thoughts are on switch riding and learning 180s and 360s. Do I have to master switch riding before trying spins? Definitely 180s. You don't have to master switch riding, but you gotta be competent at switch riding. So yes, if you want to start doing 180s, go switch. Start ripping switch. I literally made a how to ride switch video the other day. I'll throw this video in the chat. But yes, you want to get competent with switch riding before doing 180s. You don't want to throw 360s until you're throwing 180s. So if you want to learn 360s, you still have to learn how to ride switch because you want to go you don't want to skip steps. If you skip steps, you're going to get hurt and you're going to create bad habits. So going step by step is the proper way. I went for the first time last week. My wakeboarding and skateboarding past helped me out so much. Huge progression after an hour and a half. Dude, Tress, let's go. I started wakeboarding because it's so similar to snowboarding. I think it's easier to be a snowboarder and then wakeboard than it is to be a wakeboarder and then snowboard. But yes, skateboarding and wakeboarding and snowboarding all feed each other. If you're doing those action sports, they're all going to be better because you're doing the other ones. Best GoPro for snowboarding. I can't afford an Insta360. Cole, I would recommend you save money more then. Because one, the GoPro is not the same price as Insta360. But two, you don't want to get a lesser, an inferior product because you can't afford something. So sometimes that just means like, save money a little longer, or there's like always like one of the best advice I've always gotten from people like, oh, you don't got money, look around your room, there's money everywhere. Meaning like, I know there's something in your life that you probably could get rid of, and you could probably get money for getting rid of it. So like a yard sale or putting things on eBay, there's always the ability to get the money is always available. It's just like how hard or what are you willing to sacrifice to get it. But it's always out there. It's always, in a lot of ways, like money is unlimited. I know it sounds crazy to think, but it's just like, what are you willing to trade to get that? Whether it's hard goods, your time, maybe you can go shovel a bunch of people's snow, or you can go cut your neighbor's. It's not long cutting time, but like cutting grass in the summer, shoveling snow in the winter, fixing something, helping someone move. You can go on like Craigslist and people just need help moving furniture, and they're like, hey, we'll give $20. Tuna says OnlyFans. There's unlimited ways to make money nowadays. You could Uber for a little bit if you're older, sign up for Uber and Uber 2 nights out of the week so you can afford something that you really want. It's there. Are you willing to work for it? You should make a how to backside board slide. I'm going to pull the video up for you. But I want you guys to know, I have a how to snowboard video for almost every single snowboard trick, every basic, beginner, average level snowboard trick. I have a how-to video for it right there. So there's a how to board slide. That's an older video, like a lot. Oh, that is a really old video. I think I have newer ones out there. I'll make more this season, but I have a how to snowboard playlist. In that playlist, I just dropped a how to board slide. It's like how to learn to board slide in 2 minutes. Oh, it was how to hit a box in 2 minutes. Anyways, go to my how to snowboard playlist, guys. If you want to learn tricks, you want to learn carving, buttering, I have it all in there. I just saw my little brother jumped on the stream. What up, bro? Me and my little brother jumped on, and my brother streams video games, and I threw it on Instagram. I was like, "Hey, we're gonna play some Fortnite," and a good chunk of you guys jumped on the stream and watched us play Fortnite. It was kind of fun. Do Oakley goggles have magnetic lenses? Some do, some don't. I don't know. I do know that the Kuno Optic Johnathan Buckhouse Pros Series goggles have magnetic lenses. A lot of people get nervous that they're gonna pop off. I've never seen them pop off the new Nibuses. Even the Jaegers, I never saw the lenses pop off, but with magnetic lenses, they only pop off if you absolutely smoke your dome. And then that's the least of your worries is your lenses popping off. You're usually super wrecked by that time. Dude, so many gray names, dude. Tuna, right? Thanks for making 5 more people not gray. You should come to Powder Ridge. I'd love to. I don't know exactly what the price is after the reduction, but you guys can jump on. Once again, in the description, there's the Insta360 link for the holiday, the 30% off, or it says up to 30% off. So I don't know exactly what it is, and you guys could easily pick the camera, whatever you wanted, and see what they're giving as a discount. Time to make tacos. Oh, sounds so good, Eric. I want tacos. Eric's rocking the full-blown gold evolution. Aiden, how we doing? Hey, man, just left Keystone. Holy cow, got busy around noon. Did it? We took off around like 1. Had a killer day at Keystone, though. The new park setup they built was kind of fun. I do miss the jump, though. Little Yiddy, what up? I went snowboarding Sunday. There was 5 feet of pure powder. Where was the 5 feet? That's rad. Work schedule has been changed. See you at Eldora tomorrow. Dude, we're going to be ripping Eldora with Dougie. We're going to Eldora for park riding tomorrow. I'm so excited. Eldora's got a chairlift accessible top to bottom park. So we're showing up tomorrow to Rip Park. And we're going to throw in some earbuds tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be... I stopped riding with music because I was vlogging and stuff. But the park days, like we vlog them, but the park days are really like, those are like my training days. Like that's how I go get better at snowboarding. I go into the train park and I push myself. And so we vlog them. I love making park edits. They don't do as good as mountain exploring edits do and stuff, but I don't care because I want to be the best snowboarder that I can be. And I do this because I absolutely love snowboarding. And so we're going to put some music in. I used to ride with music. Music gives you a little bit of a, it does have some negatives, but it also has some positives. We're going to see what happens this season with a little earbud in the ears. Oh, Spliff Mode TV, dude, you had me dying. That was so funny. I appreciate the tag. Yo, it's Nick from Maine. Definitely want to learn how to make the methods better. Any tips for kicking the back leg out? That's the hardest part about the method. It really is like, but the tip I would have on this live stream is learn backside shifty. Get really good at shifting that back leg out. And then you got to bring your feet out and do that shifty. But it's really that back hand coming forward. Here's the video on how to method. Once again, that's in the How to Snowboard playlist. I'm stoked so many people want to learn tricks. Like, this is getting me hyped. Seltzer water. Just got the Outer Space Living as my first board. Learned a ton from your videos. Cannot wait to shred this weekend. Let's go. Who makes that board? The Outer Space Living? I don't even know. Who makes that board? Thank you on the step-on comment. My old bindings are flow. Dude, flows, I hated flows. I'm happy you... I'm way more happy to hear you're on step-ons than flows. I just never feel like flows held people's feet in, like, properly. Hey, could you tell us if you're tuning edges... If tuning edges is necessary, P.S. I'm the rug maker guy. Oh, dude! We got to finish that conversation. I would say, so a lot of people that want to learn to ride park think they got to go detune their edges and like have no edges. And that's not true at all. I like having sharp edges because there's ice. There's even ice in the terrain park. And a sharp edge is going to help you ride through ice and like hold an edge. That's super important. I am a big fan of like take a snowboard out of the box, put your bindings on it and go ride the mountain. And then like halfway through the season, give yourself an edge sharpen. I'll hit up the ski doctor for that and get my edge tuned up, and then I'm good to go. In snowboard movies, you see these guys like running a file or grinding away their edges, and that's because they're riding in the streets, and the streets have aluminum rails. You don't want edges for that. They're going to dig in. But like going into the train park, the rails and stuff in the train park, you're going to be fine with your current edges. So now taking care of your edges, like getting a gummy stone and running a gummy stone on them is not a bad move. Tristan, what up, dude? Dougie's going to Eldora tomorrow. I'm stoked that you caught the live stream too. Do you have any plans for Ohio? We have plans for Ohio, but they involve this insane road trip that I would love to get a sponsor for. But it's like, let me see how many resorts this is. It goes right through Ohio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 resorts. So we would need at least 20 days. No, 10 days. We would need at least 10 days to do this insane road trip of 20 resorts. Because we would hit 2 a day for some of them. And that's if they're open early and things. But it would be the most epic road trip going through the Midwest, ending in Buffalo, New York. Getting out of there. Oh, I want to do it so bad. So besides the new step-on boots and bindings, I got new Burton Custom board. What are your thoughts on the board? Burton Custom is the best snowboard I think I've ever ridden. When it comes to like do-it-all Swiss Army knife daily driver snowboard, I'm with the Burton Custom. Now, if I want to go ride big mountain, powdery snow, gnarly lines, I'm going to jump on the Nidecker Thruster. And that's really all you need for snowboards. Dude, Tuna's on the Burton Custom. I'm trying to hit front side, back lip. I've trained during the off season with wood planks, but it doesn't feel the same. Any tips? Yeah, Dallas, because momentum plays a huge role into it. So if you're doing front side, back lip, meaning like a back lip, a lot of people, and I'm guilty of it, you come in and you pop over and you get the lip, but then you fall off early because your trajectory is going more left or like more over the rail. You got to be aiming literally down like you're doing a 50-50 and then just shift and get it. I don't have a how-to video for that trick. I need to check Venmo and Streamlabs real quick for donations. I didn't even log into Venmo or into Streamlabs. Jonathan, you going snowboarding in Steamboat? Yes, we were wanting to go on Monday, but we bailed because I had to drop my car off to get some work done on it. Hi. We're good on Streamlabs. Charlie, what's up, dude? Hey, Jonathan, how is the snow out there? I live in CT. We didn't get, we were looking really bad. We just had a pretty good snow year or snowstorm. So snow's looking better. Still not as good as it was last year. Camelback, where is Camelback? Camelback's in like Pennsylvania, isn't it? Matt, what up? Yes, we want to go to Whistler for my birthday. Or around my birthday. What about front board slides? Yeah, you guys want to do front side board slides? I got videos for you. How to front side board slide. Boom. There you go. Jonathan, you've been to Snow Summit or Snow Valley in Big Bear. I've gone to Big Bear and I've been to Snow Summit. I've not been to Snow Valley yet, though. Just booked a trip to Colorado in January. Let's go. 3 mountains. If you guys want to come to Colorado, you haven't booked your trip yet, Snowboard Camp, Winter Camp is a great one. Or is a great trip to come on. All-inclusive adult snowboard camp. There's the link for that. That's under the other link. But come snowboard with me in Colorado. I'm going to show you guys how to find rad lines in the Colorado mountains. Hopefully find a bunch of POW. Do a powder cat day at Monarch Mountain. It's going to be sick. Check out Snowboard Camp. Do you think with how warm it's been, most resorts will be 100% open by the end of December? Not if it doesn't turn around. Not if the snow doesn't show up. I'm trying to master S-turns and starting to carve. It's going to be my third time in 3 years going to Beaver Creek this year. Dude, you got it. Beaver Creek is rad. It's hard. I'd have to see where you're at with your carving or your turning. But I do have a how to S-turn video. This one's also old, but it's good. This how to S-turn video will get you linking your turns, no problem. Just let me know when to start looking for sponsors, bro. How long should I leave the wax on till scrape it off? New to this, Ricky. So when you're waxing your board freshly, you could put it on, let it cool off to room temperature, then immediately scrape it off. I tend to, because I don't have a lot of time, when I wax my board, I put the wax on, boom, I let it cool off a little bit, and I scrape it right off. They recommend leaving it overnight, so sometimes I'll wax my board at night, wake up in the morning, and then scrape it. But it's really like waxing your board really comes down to like how nerdy, how much of the rules do you want to follow. Like you're supposed to wax every 3 to 4 days of riding. I might wax once a week. It's hard because like when I start riding park, I start waxing a lot more because that's when I can actually tell the difference between having a wax snowboard or not. Is when I'm sliding rails or hitting really big jumps and I need to be going really fast. I like to have a wax snowboard then, and I'll do that once a week for sure, if not 2 or 3 times, depending on how many. Like if I'm going to Eldora tomorrow for park, I'm gonna wax tonight, and then I'm gonna show up with a wax board, and it's gonna rip. Yeah, all boards, no brakes. Stoked to see everyone is getting snow. June Lee, what's up? Rocking the full-blown gold evolution. Hello. And I'm just trying to get more comfortable forcing myself to commit to park features. Being in Minnesota, that's all we got. So gotta lock it down. It is true, like being a Midwest shredder, park is kind of where it's at. It's kind of the hack too, though. You can get so good out there. Got any tips for riding switch first? Marcus, I do. I'm gonna share. I posted one the other day, but I'm gonna grab an older one. I'm gonna throw it out here for other people that saw the last how to ride switch video but want another one. I have a lot of videos on like tips for switch riding and stuff like that. But you got to do it if you want to become like the best shredder you can be. Switch snowboarding is one of the best ways. Tips on backside and frontside 360s. I'm super comfortable doing 180s and backside or back 180s regular to switch, but some reason committing to 360 is getting to me. It's because mountain bike DAC, when you go 360, there's a moment in the spin that's blind, whether it's frontside or backside. There's a blind moment. I'm gonna give you the how to 360 in a day. Learn a 360 in one day. This video will walk you through how to go out and learn a 360 in a day. I bet you ride with your shoulder more open. Try. Trying 360s on small jumps first. Small jumps do help. Cody does not ski bumps. Is Summerboard sensitive when you use the remote? Because I was thinking of getting one. sensitive when using the remote. Well, like when you say like going edge to edge, Summerboard it's somewhat of, it's a tricky machine. It does, guys, it does take time to learn it, and it is touchy at first. Once you get it dialed in and you're ripping that thing, it's so fun and so nice. And I still have so much more to learn on it. My buddy Steven in Las Vegas, that dude rips that thing. It makes it look like someone that's like a really good snowboarder. And you're like, dude, it looks so easy. He's the same way. So I'm excited to get more time on that board and rip that thing. But if you're thinking about getting the Summerboard, do it. Code BUCK100 will save you $100 off. The Summerboard's super rad, so definitely check out the Summerboard. All right, guys, I think we did it. I think we're gonna wrap the live stream up. Second 3 p.m. live stream. I hope this time works for you guys. If you listen through this thing all the way, drop a comment. Also, let me know what you guys think of the time. What's the best camera for skiing footage? DJ Riley in the description is the X3. This is the best camera for skiing and snowboarding, for sure. It was rad talking with you guys. I hope I got to answer everyone's questions. What up, Roman Dog? Roman jumped on the stream. Roman, we're jumping off the stream now, though, dude. I'm sorry. Progressing tips for starting to commit to jumps this season. Trey, go to my How to Snowboard playlist. I have a ton of videos on how to hit jumps and how to do tricks and stuff. Oh, Sean, sorry, dude. Don't forget, guys, Winter Camp. Andrew, Winter Camp. Just posted it. I'm going to throw the link out one more time. If you guys want to come to Winter Camp this year. Dan and Andrew came from New Zealand last year to Winter Camp. They had the time of their lives. We toned it down a little bit. Still intro to Colorado mountains. Awesome riding. But thanks for watching, guys. Keep evolving. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We got more rad edits coming. Keep evolving. Did I say that? Peace.